The Battle of the Bricks belongs to the Bobcats. Hi, everybody. I'm Russ Eisenstein. He's Ryan Boyd. He's Rob Cornelius. Two outstanding Ohio University alums and me, the voice of the Cats, and we're presented by the Athens County Convention and Visitors Bureau on the web at AthensOhio.com. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in a row, and 11 of 13 in the Frank Solich era. Ohio 45, Miami 28, and boy, this feels good.
Yep, really good win. Ohio rolls over Miami, what folks thought was maybe the it team in the preseason. Well, Ohio has proven better than Miami, have to prove they're better than Akron, but the East is at their fingertips right now.
Yeah, and Ohio closed well. They found themselves in a position where they had double-digit leads early in multiple occasions. Miami battled back, give them a lot of credit for doing that. But in the third and fourth quarter in particular, Ohio's defense stepped up. The offense did more than enough to win the football game.
Ohio made plays. Miami didn't make plays at closing time. Nathan Rourke, 6 touchdowns he was responsible for. That is one of the best individual performances in a game and one of the best career season performances that Ohio has had in this program history.
Yeah, he ran for 3 and threw for 3, and he's on his way to maybe tying or breaking Tyler Tettleton's record for touchdowns scores responsible for later this season. But the big picture is Ohio had great success running the ball on the first drive, and the throw opened up. And Miami continued to show big fronts to Ohio, and Ohio was throwing over them, and Rourke mixed up the 6 receivers, a solid day all around.
Well, and Rourke is a really selfless guy, and I like the fact that he's that way because he also was sure to tell us in the postgame that he loved the way his receivers played, and I agreed with him. Tonight there were a lot of big catches that were made. In particular, in a 28-28 game, Ohio had one drive where 4 or 5 of their receivers made huge catches in congested areas that led to the touchdown that eventually was the game winner. They never trailed or never were tied again after that point. So it was a great offensive effort altogether.
There were a couple of drops in the first half, not a lot of drops in the second half, and a couple of different receivers coming in to make plays.
Yeah, for Ohio, obviously, you had guys get out there. Meyer gets involved. Marhefka gets a touchdown. Really no tight end involvement today after they were so important last week. But big picture, you spread it around. This cast of receivers you weren't sure about in the preseason, you now know you have 3 or 4 you can rely on, absolutely.
Yeah, James Gardner made plays, 3 touchdowns for Miami, but Ohio's defense was opportunistic in the first half. A couple of interceptions, Jalen Fox, Javon Hagan, a couple of big sticks in the second half as well. Ohio scored on those turnovers as well. This was a game in which a lot of players made plays, and we've said that a lot this year. Ohio over 40 points again, just so much to get into, so many highlights. You just stack those bricks up.
Yeah, and that's the difference. Ohio being a 41, 42-point-a-game scoring team, you have so many different things you can do from last year when you were scared to give up more than 3 scores.
Well, and I always go back to the fact that Ohio had given up 28 points on the defensive side, but in that second half, they ended the game stopping 6 of 7 third-down opportunities. They also forced Miami to go 0 for 3 on fourth-down opportunities. So they maybe gave up some yards if you look at the box score, but they made plays when they had to.
Yeah, second half they got stops on 7 of 8 series, period.
It was Halloween, and it was a lot of fun. No tricks, all treats, right? Yeah. This is how it looked and sounded. A lot of guys in the box for Miami, and they're bringing it. Option left. Rourke will find a little hole and into the house for 6. Touchdown, Ohio. 6 for the Cats. Drive 1, you bet. 6-0 with 10:20 to go, quarter 1. 2 receivers to the right. Inside the numbers, wide out to the left. 2nd and 7 at the Ohio 38. Pass thrown over the middle on a dive. It is picked off. Javon Hagan got it. 2 to the right. Ball along the left hash of the south side 11 to 1st and 10. Back to pass Rourke. Backside rush coming. Throws it over the middle. It is caught inside the 5 and dragging defenders across the goal line. 6 for the Cats. Jared Marhefka scores, and Ohio takes the lead back. At the Miami 30, near the left hash. Ball takes a snap. Steps back. Pockets clean. Pump fake. Pulls it down. In trouble. He is going down. Quarterback sack for Ohio. Back at the 25. Yes. Trip to the right, wide out left. Back to pass ball. He throws over the middle. It's caught shy of the sticks. Yes, a body slam at the 28. So led on his right side, and he'll take the snap, play fake. Back to pass. He'll throw to the right side. One-on-one coverage. Looking for Cope. Caught it in stride and slides into that south side house for 6. Touchdown, Cats. Knock comes in motion right. Rourke in front of A.J. Olette. And it will be Nathan running left. He is behind, blocking and upright into the house. 6 for the Cats. Touchdown, Ohio. This is from 37, left hash, right-footed kicker. It's a ground ball snap. It's pulled up. The kick is away, and it is good. Ball wears 5 in red on the white uniform top. Crouches as he waits for the snap from Mitch Palmer. Takes it, pocket clean. Throws it to the right side. Picked off. Jalen Fox at the numbers. Runs forward 15. Spun around near sideline on the drive to the 5 and bumped out of bounds. Second pick of the night. Possession restored. Ohio with a goal-to-go situation. Pistol set for Rourke. Olette behind him. And And it will be another option left. Rourke will keep, gets through a little hole. He creases his way near the pylon, knocked it down. 6 for the Cats. Touchdown, Ohio. Rourke takes a snap, finds the laces, look right, lobs it to the right corner. White out there, and he caught the ball along the boundary. 6 for the Cats. Touchdown, Ohio. So Ohio is 7-2, 4-1 in the Mid-American Conference, and it's time for a showdown now. Ohio and Toledo, tops in the East, probably tops in the West. Obviously, the Rockets play Northern Illinois at the Glass Bowl on Thursday night, but, ooh, this is going to be a lot of fun.
Yeah, you don't build this any better. Number 1 versus number 1 in theory, and Toledo hasn't been in this building a whole lot in the last 20 years thanks to scheduling matrix. It's a really good team. It's a really good program, and Ohio gets a shot now to repeat what they did last year and kind of surprise a lot of folks on the way to Detroit again.
Well, and tonight's game was advertised as the game of the year, and I get it because it was a blackout and it was a Halloween night, nationally televised rival. I get all of that, but when you break down the two teams that'll meet, Toledo, Ohio, it is the biggest game in the conference so far this year as far as East versus West. And not to mention, one thing we have to always say is Ohio won at Toledo last year, a game that Toledo ended up really needing to win. Of course, they needed to beat Western as well, but it was a big loss for Toledo on their home field, so they'll be thinking about that when they come to Peyton.
So much to get into for this one. 2 really good football teams about to get it going. And yes, this one requires your attendance if you could be here, but if not, we'll be here for you as Ohio takes on Toledo next week. But for the meantime, enjoy it. Ohio mashes Miami, and you could stack those bricks up, and Ohio wins 45-20.
Yep, everybody gets a mug here in a few weeks. I got to print them. It'll be fine.
Run out of shelves. I have to stack them on bricks, which would be fairly appropriate. Why isn't there a trophy in this series?
Traveling trophy.
An Oxford brick and an Athens brick.
It'd be fun.
Get on that. You know the president.
All right.
He's Ryan Boyd. He's Rob Cornelius. We're presented by the Athens County Convention and Visitors Bureau on the web at AthensOhio.com. Paint it green and white, stand up and cheer. Ohio beats Miami again. This is Bobcat TV.